Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. I forgot to show you last episode what the house looks like with the shader pack on. Beautiful, stunning. I love the bricks. The brick texture in the shader packs works so well. Today, we're going to be using the maze bank from GTA 5 as our inspiration for this skyscraper. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do an exact replica of the GTA 5 bank purely because some shapes are just impossible to do in Minecraft, especially on the scale that we're using here in Minecraft. You know, for example, the top of the maze bank, the very top, has a star, and I think the star has like 20 points. Now, doing a star, a 5-pointed star in Minecraft is pretty impossible without doing it insanely huge. You can't do like a 10-block radius star. It just doesn't work. So obviously we're going to stick with circle. We're going to do circle skyscraper. Now this is going to be the tallest skyscraper in the entire map. I do not want anything to be taller than this skyscraper. Currently we've got two. We've got the sort of, I don't know, an office one and an apartment one. This one's going to be the bank. So we're going to have ATMs and stuff like that outside. We're not going to worry about that too much today. Now I think, seeing as this is going to be pretty big, I think maybe right there, a round one right there would look superb. So let's go down to the surface and let's find a block. Now the skyscraper, the maze skyscraper, is a circle. We're going to do it circle, and it's a grey colour. But what grey would we like? Do we want a clay block grey? Like a cyan one? In fact, let's do that. Let's just have a look. 159.9. We want a cylinder, a hollow cylinder, because we don't want to fill it up because it's going to block us in there. A hollow cylinder, 159, was it 9? I think it doesn't matter what it was. A radius, let's do 8 for the moment. I don't know exactly how wide we want it to be. There's an 8. Now that's nowhere near big enough, but is that a good color? I think that's a little bit too dark. I think we want to undo that. I think we want to try a clay. Just normal clay. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. I think that's a much better color. I still don't think it's big enough. We want it to be wider. A little bit, just a smidge wider than this skyscraper. Because obviously it's going to be taller. I don't know. Yeah, just a little bit. Oops. Undo. Let's make it a little bit. So I want to go diagonally that way. And then, I don't know, make it 14. That leaves us one block before the edge of the path there and there. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. So that's going to be the base floor. We want an entrance to get in there. But I'm going to leave the entrance blocked up for the moment because we're going to use this as a template for the rest. I know there's a stack command. I prefer to use copy and paste because I have a lot more control over it. So, you know what? Maybe using the clay as a darker bottom. The main part of the skyscraper will be clay, but the detailed rings will be this one, 159.9. Hold on. 159.9. It's all experiment. At the beginning, it's all experimenting. And then we go with the clay. And let's say, if we want the windows 3 blocks, let's do 5. Okay. That then allows us to poke windows out. 2 blocks, 3 blocks wide, 4 blocks high. That's a big window. No, I think we'll go 3 blocks tall, 2 blocks wide, and we do it like that. So we have 2 windows there. We have 2 windows here. We'll do the flat surfaces first because they're just easier. And then on this side as well. Obviously, that one will be the door eventually. But for the moment, we're sort of making our template. There and there. And then we want the diagonal ones. So let's say we had one there. And one there. And then there's like a small slither. I think we need to make, if we want to have, no. We can do that one and that one. That works. Then they're all the same. Beautiful. That one. There's always a way. There's always a way. You just got to look at it for a couple of minutes, and you'll figure it out. That one. This one. That one. That one. That one. And this one. And then the final side. That one. This one. And this one. Okay, beautiful. Now, for the windows themselves, I think we want to use either a stained glass or packed ice. I really like how the packed ice looks on that skyscraper. Or we can have a darker one. We can go with a stained glass. Like a grey stained glass. Not quite black. Let's just do a couple and then have a look from the outside. And have that going all the way up. The only trouble is you can see through it, and we don't do all the floors of the skyscraper because it's just impossible to do. So what about, what other greys do we have? Nothing that is really clean. Oh, what about, you guys don't have this, but what about a grey placeholder? You guys don't have this block, but you could make a block like this. Yeah, well, I like that. I like that for the colour, but I think one block further back. Obviously, you can retexture a block to be this texture or something similar. What if we had it like that? That will work. That will work really, really well. Okay, let me put that all the way around on all the windows, and I should be back. Okay, so I've got that. We've now got this sort of window design going all the way around. I really, really like the look of it. It's not hard to do on camera, but it's just a long process. So I think now what we want to do, we don't want to have a grey line going up on every floor. So we want to ignore the bottom one, and I've got 2 blocks between each window. That'll be a nice amount. So let's go to the very corner now. This takes a little bit of working out first. That one to this corner. That one. And that one. Is that dead in line with that? Yeah, that is, yes. To there. And then what we want to do is, how tall was this? 5 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. So if I stand right here and I copy it and I go, oops, jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste -A to try and reduce any lag. And just to have a look to see what this is sort of going to appear like. Okay, looking good, but it needs some detail. If we do that all the way up, it's going to look like a giant tube. We don't want that. We want a little bit more detail in it first. So let's undo, take that top layer off. We'll keep working on our template layer first. I think we want a slab, some nice white slabs here on top of the windows. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. That one, that one. So we'll run it all the way around. Any little detail like this will make the appearance a lot better further down the line. How come I've got like 3 on one and 2 on the other? That shouldn't be there. And that shouldn't be there. Oh yeah, this is awkward. Unless I do it like that. Or like that. No, that's better. That's the one that we go for. That one. Nope. That one and that one. That's better. That'll look much better overall when we layer it all up. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Okay. So there's one little bit of detail. I think cobblestone walls will also add a little bit of detail. Up the middle and up the 2 corners, maybe up this one, down this one, and then let's have another point that, not really, no, I think that's good. So we want to do this all the way around, that one. Working with a circle, well, any skyscraper is the same. It's a lot of repetitive work, but if you don't put in the detail at the beginning, you end up with this skyscraper that looks half okay and half either like a giant square or a giant tube. That was our first skyscraper that we done on the city, and I'm not 100% like okay with it. I think we could have done a lot better, and it might be one of the buildings that we're going to renovate, redo, or just edit. I want to move the windows back in by 1 block. All the windows moving in by 1 block would make a huge difference, and I think that would actually fix the entire look of the skyscraper, in fairness. Okay, that works out a lot better. I like that. This is going to be the template that we then copy. So we're going to go right to this corner, grab that one, go right to the other corner, and grab the very other corner. Oops, I fell. One more. Yeah, that grabs it all. To there. I might as well stand in the middle. And we're going to copy, jump up 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste without air. Boom. We get 2 layers. Let's go up 5 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 layers of this amount. I think I want to go 7. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to go 8. I'm going to do another 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've now got a giant tube that goes all the way up, and it's looking really nice. It's looking really nice. It's nowhere near tall enough, though. We want it to be taller. In fact, I might go another 2 and have 10 floors of this width first, and then we're going to make it smaller. There's going to be a smaller section that goes up. So we want to go another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers, 10 floors of that size. Now we want to get in line again. Now, how much do I need to go up to get in line? There you go. So now 1 block above the surface. We're then going to go back to the initial command. Oh! I don't want these rings in, do I? Well, the rings don't look actually that bad. I want to use the rings for detail, though. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to remove these and replace these back with clay again. Okay, it's because I selected the very bottom one and I shouldn't have. That's no problem. It's no problem. We can fix this. It's the great thing about World Edit. Yeah, we need to fix this. Go back out to the very corner, like that, there, and then replace 159.9 with clay. Replace 159.9 with clay. Beautiful. Okay, it looks a little bit more blank at the minute, but that's not such a bad thing. We want to use the clay, the dark clay, as the breaker block. In fact, I actually like it better already like that. So now we want to go to the top again. Find our circle dimension command from earlier. This one. 14.1. So that puts that ring around the top. Now we want to make the circle smaller. So we're going to go up another block. We're going to go back to this one. Go back to clay. And I'm going to bring it in by 2 blocks. So instead of 14, it's going to be 12. Not enough. We'll try 10. Undo. Undo. Try 10. Better, yeah. 1 block bigger, maybe 1 block bigger. Ooh, don't fall. Undo. 11. Okay, good number. We want to do this again. 1, 2, 3 for 5 blocks high. 5 blocks high. And again, take out the windows. Now, we can do the same windows on these sides, on the flat ones, but on the diagonal ones, we're going to have to do something different because we don't have the same amount of room anymore. Obviously, it's being a slightly different a slightly smaller circle means slightly less room. So we're going to stick those around here. We're not going to be able to get the whole thing done this episode, but if we can get a main structure down, I'll be happy. See, we can go that one and that one. And I think that's probably a good amount. That one and that one. Like this. Okay, let me put the windows in. That'll speed up the process a little bit and I shall be back again, okay? Okay, so we're back again. I've got all the windows in. Now, I do want this bottom layer to be that dark clay, but I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. First, we're going to grab it, copy and paste it to the height that we want, and then go from there. So, we want to grab this very corner right there, and the one back here. And then after we've got the layers, we can then change the bottom one back to being clay again, the darker clay, to that one. Oh, shoot. I want that one. I tried to break it and I left click, which means I then need to go back over here again. I can do pos 1, pos 2 command, but to be honest, I just find this easier. I just do. Okay, so we want to come down again. Copy. That's not how you spell copy. Copy. And then this, I want to go for 7 layers. Maybe not 7. Let's go 5. 5 to begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste minus A. See, there is 3, 4, 5. A stack command that allows you to just stack these up in one line. And you can count how many you want to go up. I like doing this because I can just stop and check to see if I like the height. 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of stacking it all and then going, you know what? It would look better if I done it this way, or it would look better if I done it that way. Okay. We're definitely not tall enough. I think it might even be another 7 to another 10. I want this to be tall. This is going to be not too much taller than that one, but it is going to be a taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. Let's just do another check because we've got another smaller layer to go on top of this as well. Okay, I like that. I like that. I want it to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm going to do another 2. We're gonna have 10 layers on the bottom, 10 layers in the middle, and then maybe not 10 layers on the top, but we need another layer basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to get in line. Align with the top layer. We want to make this grey again. So it was the 11 one. 159.9. Oops. Undo. Only 1 block thick. Thank you. 1. That changes that top one. And we want to go down to the bottom one. Down here. Take that in. Let me stand in there. There we go. Beautiful. So that's got the top and bottom again. It just breaks up each layer. And then the next one has to be even smaller. So at the top here, we want to come in. Am I on the right height? I feel like this is the better height. We want to cut. Actually, does the grey. Hold on. No, we have 2 blocks above the grey at the very top. Yeah, what happened to the 2 blocks above the clay? Hold on. We want that 2 blocks clay. There we go. And then 1, 2, and then put that one around the top. That's better. That looks much better. Okay, up 1 more. So We want clay. Let's go in to 8 blocks diameter. Perfect. Got it right first time. And we want to have it 5 blocks high, not I think 2 that it currently is. We want 5. And again, we want windows again. Now we're running out of room here for windows. I think, can I do it like that? No, because that'll stick out the edge. Maybe we go with a square one at the top here, 3x3 square, or 2 1x2s. Yeah, that looks better. So we'll put those in there. That one. That one. And then that one. And that one. Yeah, I think that's good. That one. And oh, I tell you what we forgot. We forgot about the cobblestone walls on the thinner layer. Didn't we? On the thinner one, we haven't got the cobblestone walls going up. Well, it doesn't matter because we need to change the location anyway. I think the cobblestone walls would have to go up this one and that one and the middle again, which is basically the same place. So yeah, they need to go up there and there, all the way up to the top on all 4 sides. And was there another detail? Oh yeah, and then I forgot about these as well. That's okay, I could do them. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's got to be patterned up. And then, how are we doing for time? Oh, it's going to be a long episode. That's okay. So then, that's like that. We've got the windows to put in. I can't put one there. I can't put a window in there. So we're going to have that going up there. And there. And the middle again. We'll keep that pattern throughout. We want these around the top. Obviously, I need to fill the windows in. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fix that middle layer. Put all the stuff on there. And we'll be back to get the height. We're not going to finish the skyscraper off today, but if we can get the height in that we want, then I'll be happy with the episode, okay? So I should be back. Okay, it's all done on the outside. I shall show you in a minute. I have copied this layer of windows, the smallest one. And we're going to do this, I'm going to say at first 7, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paste. Ooh. Undo. I didn't select it all. That's hilarious. I need the top of this one. I think that'll fix the problem. I was just copying one layer. I was like, this isn't sounding right. Copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter about how high I am. It's still going to layer the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 layers. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 floors. I think that's about... It feels about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 10, and 6. Yeah, that does feel about right, doesn't it? It's not much taller than that one, though. Oh, I don't know. It is. It is pretty tall. It's about twice as tall as that one. Now, I'm going to stick with what I thought. I'm going to do 7. 7 is what I originally said. The cobblestone walls, though, and the quartz slabs look so nice, don't they? It doesn't look any good on the map yet, because we haven't filled in like the little layers there, but it will. I think that round one will look sick on there. But yeah, that detail, it's just it doesn't take much to do, but it really makes a huge difference on how the whole building looks when it's finished. There. Okay, there's the 7 that I initially said would be about the right amount. And then there is a chunk on top. No more floors as such, but there's a chunk on top, which would be the 20 pointed square on the maze bank. That would be right above it. However, this isn't the final shape. There is modifying to do. We can't do it this episode. We're out of time for this episode. But it's not going to stay a perfect sphere. A perfect cylinder all the way up. Where these black rings are, we need another black ring on top. That remind me. But where these rings are, here, there's going to be a little edge. Like a quarter of it's going to be taller there and there, and on the front and the back of this, it's difficult to explain, but next episode hopefully I shall be able to show you what I mean. But it's not going to be this perfect round cylinder all the way up. It is going to have some extra parts to it, okay? So look forward to that, because I'm going to be really excited about building this next episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.